You see, the thing that we have in our hands, that portable device that allows us infinite access to the world and everything that's going on, is ultimately doing us way worse than it is doing us good in certain aspects. And I know you've probably heard about this or talked about this or heard someone else talk about this before. It's that damn phone, bro. Like, here's a problem with that phone. The one that you're watching this video on, most likely. While you're watching this video, you're not in full screen. Potentially, you're not full screen in this video. There's 100 different videos right below this one. There's some shorts below this one. There's some other videos below this one that might be more interesting than this one right now. And that in itself is something that is swaying and turning your mind, ruining your ability to focus. Maybe you watch 2 YouTube shorts before you even finish this first 30 seconds of this video, right? Along with that phone, or along with that social media or that YouTube presence, there's various different applications you can use. The most notable one being Instagram. You see, the thing about Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, that social media platform has become a status symbol over the years. It has become that one platform that represents everything a human being truly desires, or truly stands for in life. The crave, right? And that crave is social acceptance, or a social status, right? When we look upon ourselves in our social image, like we view ourselves like, yo, how do I look to other people? We feel better. And that's okay. That's a human nature. That's a human thing. It's human for you to want to look good in front of other people. But when we become so obsessive about it, in terms of like followers, in terms of like how we post, what we post, oh crap, I posted this thing on social media, on Instagram, it didn't get as much likes, it didn't get as much views. I'm turning it off. I'm turning off the like count, I'm turning off the view count. Because that like to view ratio, or that view ratio made that image that I post seem like it's lower quality almost, because other people didn't deem me worthy of the quality that I deemed myself worthy of. And you see how that's problematic? You see how terrible that is? Like, we sit down on our phones and we see how other people live, and we too want to live that life. And we compare ourselves time and time again with the next guy. It's easy to compare yourself on Instagram because you see the best of everybody on that social media platform. You see the best of everybody there. You see the best photos from that one girl up the street. You see the best photos from that one dude down the road. You know what I'm saying? You don't see when the girl up the street does not have her bust down on. You don't see her when she has her hair out looking terrible. You don't see that shit, my nigga. You don't see when bro up down the road, he doesn't have a trim like myself. That's how I have his do-rag on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see that stuff, my nigga. You don't see when they're suffering. You see when they're doing great, because that's what they put out there into the world for you to see. It's all curated, bro. So now you feel as if whenever you're suffering, that should not be the case. You feel as like, yo, like why am I going through this shit when, I don't know, this popular YouTuber, this popular streamer, this popular influencer is living the best of the best life? Heck, it might not even be a streamer or YouTuber or influencer. It might just be someone you know, a friend, a colleague, an acquaintance, or just some nigga that you knew in high school. You're like, why the hell am I suffering through all what I'm suffering through, and this person's living the amazing life that they're living? Because you're comparing yourself to that person. How are you comparing yourself to that person? You're focusing too much on what's going amazing in their lives and not so much on what's going amazing in yours. What made you, or what was the medium that you used to do all that? Your phone. Social media on your phone. And we do this every single day. If you're seeing this video on a clip on Instagram, maybe it's going to be up on there, or TikTok or whatever, we do this every single day. We sit and we compare and we look at the other guy and be like, damn, that should be me. And it's different if you're using that for like motivation. Don't get me wrong, it's different if you're using that for like motivation. But if like you're taking that shit and you're using it to tear yourself down, then it's just pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different if you go on social media and you see like Drake or your favorite influencer, your favorite person that you like to watch or whatever, doing it differently, and you're like, damn, man, it's gonna be my time. I'm gonna be doing the same thing soon. That's different, bro. But when you look at it, I'm like, damn, bro, like, I want to live this life too. Sucks. Look at how I live. I live in this place, at that place, and my life is just shit. You know what I'm saying? You're tearing yourself down. You're destroying your mental. The one thing that's important for you to rise up in this world, because when you don't have mental, when you don't have that perception that you will succeed, then you truly will never succeed, because you yourself don't believe you can. Right? So even if you do start to see some level of success, like, believe you me, if you do not believe that it's success, then it won't be success to you. And if it's not what it is to you, then it's just not it to you. It doesn't exist to you, because your mental is corrupted. You know what I'm saying? So like, the phones, the social media, it's all a lot, and it's much. It's overbearing. And I feel like we gotta spend more time to step back away from that thing. Like, I don't use Instagram apart from posting these videos, because I don't really have a social life to like post cool pictures and whatever. Don't get me wrong, I would love to, because I'm a human being just like you. I would love to go to very cool places, post cool photos, and have people like them. You get what I'm saying? But being on the internet over the past few years, you know, especially being an artist, someone who draws, you know, you post your stuff online and you might not get the likes that you want. Being on the internet, being in that space has made me learn that you'll post something you genuinely care about online and it will not go anywhere. But that doesn't make it less quality. That doesn't make it less of what it is. So if you post a flick, a photo on Instagram, wherever the heck, Snapchat, whatever, and that shit does not get 10 likes or 1 like, that does not make that picture any less quality than you deemed it. If I post this video and this video gets 2 views, that does not make this video or make whatever I'm saying any less quality than what I deemed it. Now, don't get me wrong, if it's your job to like make certain things, like make videos like what I do on my other channels, then that's different, because the purpose is quality, and therefore the metrics that you watch and the metrics that you need are very important. But if you're just some girl or guy posting your stuff online, bro, then post your stuff online and enjoy the process. You know, I'm not telling you to stop, you know, doing what you're doing, or, you know, hiding your likes, or, you know, hiding your view count. But don't you think that's a bit insecure? Don't you think you're making yourself insecure by doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're hiding your shit. Like, your photo's good. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of reasons why people might say that they do it. Because some of you might tell me like, oh, you don't want to focus on the likes, so you hide it. But what does it matter though? You know what I'm saying? What does it matter though? And sure, man. I might do the same thing too back in the past. You know? But I feel like it shouldn't matter, dude. I feel like all that we go through in life, it shouldn't matter, bro. It shouldn't matter what the other guy is doing. It shouldn't matter what the other girl is doing. All that matters is that we are doing what we want to do, and we're pushing forward. So like, in this modern day, it's very easy for you to compare yourself to other people. Way more easy than it was 50, 60 years ago. And it sucks. And it sucks that it's coming from something that is nearly impossible for us to not use, which is our smartphones. We're not like those celebrities who have a certain life where they cannot use a phone because everything is done through their manager, right? And they're just gonna make money regardless without their phone. Some of us have to use our phones. And having to use our phones means that we have to see other people on our phones. YouTube, Instagram, whatever, right? And I'm not telling you to stop using your phone. I'm not telling you to stop using Instagram. I'm not telling you to stop using social media. I just want you to be aware of what it's doing to you and how it might not be doing the best for you, right? And if needs be, take a step back, you know, step off it a little bit, right? You're entitled to that. A break, a relief from all that overbearing stuff. You know, detox yourself, you know, preserve your mental, because that's important, you know, and in general, just stop being so insecure. Like, don't get me wrong, life stinks at times. We're not living the best life that we can live, and everything should be better and can be better. But be upset about it because you're upset about it. Don't be upset about it because you see someone else doing it and you're upset that you're not doing it too, if you get what I'm trying to say. Be upset about it on your own regime, on your own cause. Not because you're not doing it better than Jeff down the road or Tanisha up the street. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just something that was on my mind. I want to speak about it. And yeah, that's just going to be, I think that's going to be it for me today. So that's it. Talk to you soon. Peace.